Now you ain't got what it take to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Well, weather always a concern here in the Plains. Lightning striking in the distance. Oklahoma, no stranger to thunderstorms. You can hear the roar here in Oklahoma City. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a Western Conference battle ready to get rolling, and this Oklahoma City crowd wants some love from their Thunder. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in its center. Now here's Durant after the miss from Tim Duncan. Here's Westbrook, and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Westbrook missing again. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Now, a short time ago, I had a chance to catch up with Greg Popovich. We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
It's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, he had some biting remarks.
Excellent use of the screen that time.
And it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Outside Westbrook. He feeds it to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Leonard. Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. He made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. So often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Roberson. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
So here's Westbrook following the basket by Tim Duncan. Outside Westbrook. A baseline J, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Duncan with a screen on Westbrook. Shot off the pick. The Thunder pull it in. The feed to Robertson. The tray. And he gets it to go. Roberson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
That is good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Shot's good by Ibaka.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Green with the block. Roberson the pass to Adams. Westbrook dishes to Adams. He kicks it to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
Textbook. Nice. Pass, great catch, even better finish.
To the inside, West, and he banks in the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Raiders no luck. Spurs trail by 3. In transition, here comes San Antonio, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. It's deflected. They retain possession. And Voigt kicks to Waiters. Waiters on the wing. Fires the 3. Good.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Mills with it. Manu Ginobili on the wing. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Here's Ibaka. Misses the 3.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got his first basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Foy. Great D that time from Leonard.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those.
And a moment now to hear from Steven Adams as he reflects back on a life growing up as the youngest of 18 children back in New Zealand.
So, like, the youngest over there has to do everything, like all chores, pretty much 18 years of being rookie. That's pretty much all it is, and people just beat you up for no reason.
Hard to imagine growing up in such a huge family, but it sounds like maybe it prepared him for life in the NBA.
Yeah, got him outside of himself and toughened him up a little bit. No question about that. Wow, 18? That's mind-boggling.
That is amazing.
Yep.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Mills and Manu at the guards. Green is out there with Boris Diaw. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for Randy Foy. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Parker's checked in.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Outside, Green passes it to Diaw. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him. Adams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Aldridge is checked in here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Parker, good. It's Diaw with the assist that time. 6 points for Parker.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Parker against Westbrook. He dishes it to Durant. Pulls up. Waiters no luck. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Green passes to Ginobili. Aldridge, no one around him. It's good from long range. Aldridge has got himself on the board with 3 there.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
That's good. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. And really, last season, the Thunder came into the year as a popular pick to win the West. Of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside looking in terms of the postseason.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. For 3, Westbrook. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking. in shape here.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Ginobili, that's for two. Here's Aldridge. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Westbrook dishes to Adams, and Waiters kicks to Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around, and he gets the bucket. Morrow's got 6 points in the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Morrow, the pass to Durant. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Durant's got 7.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Parker kicks to Diaw. Off target with his 3. The Thunder leading by 3. Here's Westbrook. And here's Morrow outside. Waiters gets a wide open look. Morrow, no good. Spurs have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Waiters against Aldridge. Morrow dishes to Waiters. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Dion Waiters. How he performed last season. Last season chipped in 11 points per game. 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Manu Ginobili is one of the toughest guys you'll ever meet. That goes not just for the NBA, but any sport. I mean, a true competitor in every sense of the word.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Cantor, he's checked in for Adams. Baca comes in for Kevin Durant. Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Out to Ibaka. Over Duncan. Another miss by Ibaka.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
On the topic of Ginobili, he's the guy who, when things aren't going well for your team, takes things into his own hands. He takes over, tries to coordinate. His will to win is, as Greg Popovich will tell you, out of this world.
I mean, you know, he's not just physically tough, but as mentally tough as anybody, arguably, who's ever played the game. What a big-time performer and a big shot maker.
Robertson can't hit. Spurs have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Leonard, it's blocked. It's stolen by Duncan. West down low, covered by Foy. West can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Leonard against Ibaka. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. Leonard on the wing. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Foy. And oh, here we go. Foy's got it. The fast break chance. Nice shot by Singler. Singler's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now here's Ginobili. He has 7. Dishes it to West. To the paint. Here's Marjanovic. And it's blocked by Ibaka. 1 second left. And it's Singler getting it to go. Singler's got 8 points.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot.
And we're through the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The biggest lead for them during the period. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll...
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, down low it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the small forward spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Roberson. It's good from long range. Roberson's got 6.
You know, and Billy Donovan... The Oklahoma City Thunder were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Outside, Green. The Spurs rebound. And that one's good by Aldridge. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Roberson. 6 points for him. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that great The Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Parker passes to Green. Duncan drawing the double team. Back to Green. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 1. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
The Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Another miss by Parker. Well, Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. In fourth, the Spurs.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Adams. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
There's the screen. Parker kicks to Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Greg, for Westbrook, as you were talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who shows you what it means to carry a team.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Boris Diaz checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green. Inside, Morrow. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Morrow's got 8 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Parker against Westbrook. Parker double teamed. Clock at 6. A 3-ball. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Thunder trailing by 9. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Here's Aldridge. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
Shots good by Durant. San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Parker outside from about 19 feet. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here matched up against San Antonio is how they'll tip off the new season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Got plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
That's good.
And guys, when you watch the Spurs play, it's like watching poetry in motion. I mean, every cut, every screen comes at a precise time, and they play beyond the sum of their talents because of that style.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Anthony Morrow, and it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Durant kicks to Robertson. Back to Durant. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Oh, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. 3rd in shooting percentage, 3rd in opponent offense, and they showed up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. This is a team that took advantage of getting to the line.
And as you said, there weren't many teams that scored with the efficiency that they did last season. They did a great job of being selective and working for the best possible shot.
And the shot is good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Thunder trailing by 13. Foy, the pass to Canner. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Durant kicks to Cantor. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And here's a look at the stats for Manu Ginobili. How he performed last season. Put up about 10 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and you know, when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Durant, and it's Zingler in for Andre Robertson.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
The San Antonio Spurs, a team that has had such a strong core and is so disciplined, Clark, it's hard to see. Them struggle, even think of them struggling, even on the road.
Well, you know, last season they did have trouble at times on the road, but 22-19, still not too bad.
Stolen by Cantor. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Waiters.
Oh, no, not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Waiters.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And Randy Foy gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Ginobili up top, covered by Foy to the left wing. Here's Mills. Here's the three. No good. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Here is Durant. On the floor for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in at the one spot. Spurs leading by 11. He's feeling it. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Mills. 14 points for Kawhi Leonard.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Waiters over to help.
That's a jump ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Thunder trailing by 11. Outside Durant. Durant with another miss.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just 1 in the first.
Pass to Green. Now the dish to Duncan. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And the Spurs lead by 13. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ibaka, no luck.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
It's tipped. Mills with the steal. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
The offensive rebound outside for Durant. From deep. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up? And for all the flash and dash and Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Talking about Ibaka, he does so many things that help his team. The little things that always make a difference, even with his superb free throw shooting, up to a remarkable, Clark, 84% last year.
Yeah, but, you know, Ibaka had an injury of his own. As much as people talked about Durant's injury, the knee soreness Ibaka had cost him 18 games last year, so that was tough for him.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And that's now 18 points for Leonard. Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Takes a 3. Another miss by Westbrook.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Cantor against Leonard, and the wide open. Shot from Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
To the inside, and the rejection by Ibaka. And they get it back. And that one's good. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Westbrook against Parker. Left side, Westbrook. Parker with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Thunder trailing by 16. Outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to Adams. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Green, and lots of contact.
Two shots, gentlemen.